Is there any news?
She rang about an hour ago, but they still won't let her in to see Emma.
They had to knock her out and take her down for surgery, poor kid.
Oh, is the baby all right?
No, as far as we know. We're just waiting for Tony and Becky. Should be on the way back from Paris by now.
Didn't they phone you from the airport?
Well, I was praying they wouldn't. I don't know what I was going to say to them.
Well, I still can't believe they didn't know.
Cast your mind back 2 years, did we?
Oh, yeah.
I feel sorry for Emma. But I just can't help thinking, why did it have to be Linda that found the baby?
July. Where were we in July?
Aldershot.
Conceived in Aldershot. What a start to life.
She's tiny. She looked premature to me.
How premature?
I don't know, a month, a few months?
August, September.
Perpignan.
Oh my God. It could be half French.
She.
We do talk, you know.
Who?
Me and Emma. And him. We're not a totally dysfunctional family.
I didn't say that you were.
We've been sharing a room for the past 2 months.
But you didn't notice?
Turn that thing off. Neither did Mum. Neither did you. She just had 2 days off with period pains.
She went out riding with that girl from school, Wendy. But she could have fallen off or anything.
Will, she dumped the baby on the vet's doorstep. Do you think she'd have cared?
Are you all right?
How is she?
Frightened. She wants to talk to Linda.
Sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
You're early, aren't you?
It was quiet, so Kathy let me go.
Any luck down the job centre, Tom? No. Thanks for asking, though.
I'll put the kettle on.
What are you doing?
I just prefer it left open, if you don't mind.
Well, they're not going to get up to anything, are they?
You've got a dirty mind sometimes.
Who's for coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
Mum?
Lovely. What are you doing tonight, love?
The usual. Reading the job page and fighting over the telly.
Only me and your dad are going down the Woolpack.
Are we?
Thought you might like a little bit of peace and quiet. Get a video out or something.
Great, thanks.
What?
Peace and quiet.
Well,
You're acting like a pimp.
you said I got a dirty mind.
I've let you down.
Don't say that.
If there was anyone you could have told, it should have been me. I wasn't there for you. Obviously.
I couldn't.
Did you realise? I mean, is that why you didn't say anything? Because you didn't understand what was happening to you?
No. I don't know.
You didn't want it to be true? You must have felt it. Kicking and stuff. I mean, her. When you had her. I mean, you knew you were giving birth. You knew the baby was still alive. Oh, Ems. What if Linda hadn't come to the door? What if she hadn't have been in?
Betty, salami on right and a flat white to go like yesterday.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, second thoughts, let's just make it a ham bomb and a nice cup of stewed tea to take away.
Will you stop acting the giddy goat and sit yourself down?
I ain't got time, Betty. This is lunch and dinner all rolled into one. I'm late for my next call already.
Well, you should have sent Linda over. You could have had a nice sliced tongue sandwich with mustard, but we've got none left.
Oh, she's still at hospital.
Hospital? Why? What's happened?
Oh, nothing. The Cairns girl's collapsed. It's her baby.
Well, I'll go to the foot of our stairs.
I've never seen this before in my life.
I've never seen a poor solicitor. Doesn't mean they don't exist.
It's not even Kim's signature.
Nice try.
Look! And again, look. That contract isn't worth the paper it's written on, Mr. Tate.
Any news?
Say she's all right, but I haven't seen her yet.
Still.
Charlie's in there now. I don't think I'm flavour of the month.
Then you've been good to that kid. And the baby would have been dead if it wasn't for you. What's the score here, mate?
I don't know. Just waiting.
They've said she needs to rest. You can see her another time.
That's good of you. Come on, Lynn. You've done enough here for one day.
She knows you were here. Go and get some rest. You don't want to be around when my dad arrives.
Ned!
So the house is still standing then? She didn't burn it down making toast in the night.
No, but it's odds on the other two have trashed the chalet.
Here. It's not very imaginative, I'm afraid. It's just a bottle, but, you know.
I think you better go through and sit down.
Why? What's happened?
Call through, love.
What is it? Tell me.
Emma's in the hospital. She collapsed.
What?
Well, she was with our Linda. She started a hemorrhage. Anyway, she told our Linda that the baby was hers. Emma's.
Which hospital?
On General.
Emma? No, it can't be Emma. She's only 13.
I'm sorry, love.
Look, I'll take you there because you're probably not fit to drive.
Thanks. But I can manage.
£350,000. That is 35 and 4 noughts. I paid her in cash. She gave me this contract the 4th of February. Look at it!
2 days before she disappeared.
With 350 grand of my money!
But the stables alone are worth more than that even now.
She wanted a quick sale.
And you wanted a quick killing. No pun intended. Mr. Tate, I have another client waiting. All I can suggest is that you sue for wrongful advice. I think you've got a very strong case. Who's your solicitor? You did take legal advice?
Initially. Of course I did.
Only initially?
She wanted a quick sale. This kind of money doesn't disappear into thin air. It's part of her estate.
And I'm telling you it isn't. I've no record of it. No valid contract, no cash deposits, no proof. As far as the estate's concerned, this transaction never took place. I can't help you, Mr. Tate.
Now you listen. She was your client. She ripped me off.
Then dispute it in the courts, not in my office. But only if you've got another 350,000 to throw away.
Emma? Why couldn't you tell us? Hmm? Did you think we'd shout at you? Or throw you out? Did
Do you think we wouldn't love you anymore?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dad.
You couldn't do anything to make us stop loving you. I mean that. You must have been so scared. And what happened during the birth? Was someone with you?
No.
You did it all by yourself. And you knew how to cut the cord and everything.
I've seen Paddy doing it with the lambs.
Well, you were a very clever girl. You must have been in agony.
I thought I was dying, but I thought I was going to die.
Why couldn't you tell us?
I'm sorry.
We could have made it all right.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. None of that matters now.
Do you mean it?
Sweetheart, I wouldn't ask a grown woman to go through this alone. Never mind a child. Well, you're not on your own anymore. We're here to look after you now. We need to know who did this to you.
Not now, Tony.
Just tell us who did it. We can tell the police, and then it'll all be over with. It's a simple enough question.
But she doesn't want to talk about it.
How can we not talk about it?
No one, all right?
You're being ridiculous.
I'm not.
You had a baby. The baby has a father.
Oh, Tony, this can wait, really.
Did you know the man? You did, didn't you? If you tell us who he is, the police will make sure it doesn't happen again. He might try it again. Would you wish this on some other poor child?
Dad, I didn't get raped.
It's all right, love. You don't have to talk about it.
You're 13 years of age.
I know.
You're still a child yourself.
I didn't get attacked.
Are you still seeing this man? Was it a regular thing? Is that what you're saying?
I knew he'd do this. Don't bother asking any more questions because I'm not going to answer.
What's going on here?
We're having a private conversation with our daughter.
She's not to be upset like this. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
We're her parents.
Then you should appreciate she needs rest.
Here, when did all these letters come?
Morning.
Well, thanks for telling me. I only just found him.
Why, what's the rush? Premium bonds come up.
Exactly, no.
It's a good job you're your own boss, Dad.
Why's that then?
Well, no one else would employ you. You're always skiving.
Come into my office. Would you like a cup of tea?
That'll make everything all right, will it?
No, but it might ease your sore throat.
I haven't got a sore throat.
I am surprised.
How is she, sister? Really?
She's very disturbed and anxious, obviously. She's still blocking a lot of things out.
Physically?
She's quite poorly. She lost a lot of blood before she was brought in. Basically, the placenta and the membranes didn't come away after the birth, so we had to whiz her down to theatre for a D&C.
Could that cause permanent damage? Will she be able to have children in the future?
It's early days, but most likely yes. I have to warn you, the police want to speak to her.
We want to speak to them.
They need to know the circumstances surrounding the birth, why she abandoned the baby. They won't press charges, they rarely do in cases like these.
Not even against the father?
That's a different issue again.
How's the baby?
Beautiful. She was about a month premature, so she's quite small, but she's doing well, considering. Would you like to see her?
Yes.
Cheers, Ellen.
Mandy, about that blouse.
Oh, nice, isn't it? The lippy mark on collar shot me £3 off.
Very, very nice, but a little...
Oh, too dressy. You see, I think it's very important to look smart.
No, just a little...
Risky. Most women couldn't carry that off.
Bubonic plague couldn't carry that off.
They haven't got the style, let alone the figure.
The really sad and insecure ones might even get jealous.
You reckon?
You see, we don't want to upset the customers.
Right. I'll tone it down in future.
She's tiny.
We get much smaller babies in than her. She'll soon catch up. Would you like to touch her?
Yes. It's got the Cairns nose.
Let's stop praying she doesn't get the Cairns hips, eh? Just think, 24 hours ago you were having a romantic dinner in Paris. Can you believe this is happening?
No.
Oh. One of those days, is it?
Wine and roses.
Whiskey and self-pity.
It's gone. It's disappeared. Solicitor claims she doesn't recognise the signature. Poof. That money, all that effort, been smoked. Yeah, 9.5%. I won't bore you with the petty details. She suggests I sue. I'd kill her for this if she were alive today.
I'll get you a cloth. You can clear up your own mess from now on, Chris.
Move, but cramp! Cramp!
I hate this stupid couch. Out of the way. What's this? I don't believe this.
It really hurts. Don't get too attached. Don't get too attached. It'll have to be adopted.
Will she?
Yes.
Who says? The Army Book of Happy Families?
Don't start.
When in doubt, apply a sticking plaster and ignore.
I'm going to go through to the other room.
Don't get sanctimonious, Becky. I'm thinking about Emma.
We all are.
I'm thinking about what she wants from life, what we want for her. A week ago, she was talking about university and vet school.
Women do it. Bring up children and have a life of their own.
Women! Not 13-year-old girls. Life's tough enough, even for kids like ours, with money and an education behind them. I don't want her labelled a freak.
You don't know it's going to be like that. It's too soon to tell. What about what she feels?
Every time she looks at the baby, what'll run through her mind? Some spotty kid from school, some squaddy off a base, a teacher. God knows she's scared. Maybe we'll never find out what she's been through, but we can make things better for her now.
But what if it wasn't like that? What if she made it happen? We've got to face it. Maybe she thought she was having a proper relationship. Or maybe it was a cry for attention. Maybe it was our fault.
So who'll get the attention if she keeps the baby? Not Emma. She'll just be another gym slip mum, or worse. All eyes will be on the child. Don't do this, Becky. Don't make me out to be the villain of the piece. If we put the baby up for adoption, we're buying Emma some time. We're buying her back her childhood.
But it's the way they carry on, the whole lot of them, trying to make people believe they're a cut above. Well, I knew Becky Coe when she had a snotty nose and holes in her stocking.
Well, when was that then? Last week?
Hey, cocky, I'm talking about when she were a kiddie. And now this daughter of hers.
Maybe it's true.
Are you calling my Paddy a liar?
No, but we're not sure. And if it is true, it's very sad.
Well, she must be terrified of her father.
Well, it don't sound like Charlie.
To keep it hidden like that. I mean, she must have had to practically stop eating. I mean, you could believe it if it was someone like...
Like me?
Oh, no offence.
You believe that I'd dump a baby on a doorstep and leave it there to die?
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
No.
No, honest, I didn't mean that. I was just talking about...
Betty, if you've got yourself in a hole, stop digging.
Funny to see another face behind the bar. Bought a good pint and all, Mandy. Oh, you're thirsty.
What the hell? Me and Terry.
What?
We're not together anymore. We split up for good. It was awful.
Oh, no.
What?
Kathy mentioned it the other day.
You knew?
For days, yeah.
There, you see? Look, I drive here, you drive back.
That is not fair.
Oh, come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Linda, I was out of order. Sorry. Think it's all right? She still wants to see you, if you get a minute. How is she? God knows. She doesn't seem to be making much sense.
Hang on. What about Kelly's peace and quiet?
What about it?
Well, make sure you knock on the door before we go barging in.
Like you care about any of us.
I'll,
Look, come and have a drink with us. No. Nobody's going to say anything. You reckon?
Oh, hello, you two. My word, they've let you out quick.
Out of where?
Hospital.
They tend to with visitors.
Visitors? I thought you'd just...
Had a baby? You're getting me confused with my sister. Yes, that's right. Emma, the 13-year-old. Now, aren't you glad we met? You can get at least 3 hours gossiping before bedtime.
Well...
I'll tell her you were asking after her.
You want to try upstairs? Probably in our bed.
You ruined my life with a letter, now it's my turn. Don't bother looking for us. I never want to speak to you again.
What?
They've gone. It was you. You wrote that poison pen letter to his new school, not Betty, not his old headmaster. It was you. And you lecture me about being straight, you lowlife. You deserve everything you get.